you fade away.
You slowly opened your eyes and were searching for something important, moving your eyeballs left and right restlessly. You wanted to get up, but you didn't have that much strength as you were completely exhausted. Cookie, you are tapping on the bag with your hand, which has needle injected in it, where it was secured with a plaster. Ryan, calm down. Please calm down, Ryan. Your mother, who was next to you trying to calm you with eyes full of tears. Mom, where is my baby? Where is my daughter? You asked your mother where you started panicking by looking at her face and her actions as she was scratching your head to calm you. Ryan, we are sorry. We could not save your daughter. She didn't have a fate to live in this world. Your heart was broken into millions of pieces after hearing unexpected and undigestible news. What? What did you say? My daughter is no more. My daughter is no more. You were stuttering because you couldn't be able to open your mouth to speak your words as your heart clenched. Yes, fine. We are sorry. Couldn't be able to save her. After hearing a tear stuck in your eyes as they didn't want to leave you at that moment. No, no, you screamed your lungs out.
At present. No, no, no. You screamed and sat straight on the bed then when your mother came to your room as she heard you. Ryan, she side hugged you as soon as she came inside the room. Mom, baby is no more. Your words were jumbling, your lips were trembling while body was shivering as if you got some words nightmare. Don't panic, Ryan. It was your dream. You're fine. Just calm down and look at yourself. She hugged you tightly where you slowly calmed down and realized it was your dream which was haunting you from 6 years. Same dream? Ugh, why am I getting this dream since many years? Even doctors have no solution. Mom, I'm tired of this dream. I'm tired. You said while wrapping hands around her waist to hug her to feel safe. It's okay, we'll find a solution. Come on, go and get ready. You have to go for office. She patted on your back and kissed on your forehead before leaving the room. Even though it's a dream, no mother should lose her baby. It's horrible and will be a painful situation to her. You exhaled a sharp breath and went to the bathroom. After a while, you came to your office as you were working as a secretary under the CEO of this company. So you came to the office working space to collect some files near the project lead of regarding some project. Mr. Sam, can you please forward the document? Our boss wanted to check it. You asked in a cold tone without any expression on your face. Miss Ryan, I have already sent the files to our boss. Actually, our boss changed today. New CEO has came a while back. Please go quick to his cabin. He asked for you 2 times now and be careful. He seemed so strict. He said leaving you in a confusion. Actually, you never behaved friendly with your colleagues because you always occupied with your work and like to be your own companion. Because of it, someone don't like it, but Sam was your secret admirer who was like, okay, thank you, Mr. Sam. You replied and took steps to go towards your CEO's cabin. You came near the cabin and asked permission to enter after knocking on the door. May I come in, sir? Yes, come in. At once you felt the voice was someone you knew well. You felt you heard this voice long back. You sighed deeply and entered into cabin to see that person. Good morning, sir. I'm Wine, secretary of you. You said looking down as soon as you entered in, but your new CEO sat in his chair facing you. For a few seconds there was only silence. Well, I'm John Jungkook, your new CEO, also your new boss. You quickly lifted your head up and saw him widening your eyes as it was the person about whom you were thinking since 6 years. Jungkook, you uttered his name looking at him. Mr. Jungkook, Miss Ryan, did you forget I'm your boss? Address me professionally. You quickly realized his words and bowed to him. I'm so sorry, sir. You apologized and looked here and there as you were nervous to stand in front of him and also hate to see him. Okay, next time be careful. Gather the details of every project running in this company. I want it by afternoon, okay? As Sam said, he sounds strict and also not look like the man you knew. His tone and behavior was very professional. Okay, sir, you said and left his cabin as he told you to leave, but you looked at him one last time while leaving, where his eyes were already on you. You came to your ascent cabin holding your chest as it was beating immensely because you have seen the person whom you loved wholeheartedly even after he cheated on you with his best friend. Jungkook, you really came back to my life or I entered in your life. Don't know where it's gonna lead, but I don't want you in my life ever. You exhaled a sharp breath while putting the files you carried in on the table. At once, your past memories were flashing in front of your eyes one by one, making you weak more and more. Your eyes were already filled up with tears. On one hand, you are hating him, but deep down, your heart wanted to feel his love and his embrace. Vain, finally you're here. You saw me but still stood away from me. I really want to forget about you, but why did you enter back to my life after these many years? Isn't it enough you have already destroyed my life? He threw his head to the backrest and was thinking deeply. To distract him from his thought, a call came from someone important, so he immediately lifted it without wasting a second. Hello, Cookie. Cookie? He was calling the person who was on other side of the call, but she was not responding to him. Oh, you won't talk with me? I understand. I'm sorry, Princess. Appa came to work urgently. Please forgive your poor Appa. He was talking in a soft and pleasing tone so that he can cool down his daughter who was angry on him. Appa, I'm angry with you. I told you I want to see you when I opened my eyes, but you left me and went to work. You're so bad, Appa. I hate you, she said, pouting her face where Jungkook felt cute by her cute and angry voice. But I love my princess. I'm really sorry, Cookie. In the evening we are going to amusement park. We'll buy toys, ice cream, rides, games. She immediately calmed down and felt happy. Okay, Appa, Cookie forgive you. Now you should stand on your word. If you don't take me today, I will never talk with you. I have to go to school. Bye. She immediately cut the call, making Jungkook know she was serious about it. Such a cute devil, just like her mother. How did you leave your daughter, Ryan? I'm not angry for leaving me, but what did Cookie do? He was trying to focus on work, but his whole mind was revolved with your thoughts. Time passes. It was in the afternoon. You came to his cabin with the details he asked for. So, you really completed it quickly? Yes, sir, I have finished. So, if you have anything else, please say, else I will take my leave. You said, looking down as you don't want to look at his face because he might change you. Why so hurry, Miss Ryan? Please take your seat. I have other important things to work on with you. You felt little bit odd because of his tone and behavior, but as you didn't have the option, you sat on the couch. Jack, bring those files to my cabin. He ordered. Jack brought the files and put them in front of you on the table. Sir, what are these? You looked at him with a question mark face, as you know these were very old files of the company. These company files. I wanted to check and note the details of the old project. Don't ask me why, just do what I say. As a secretary, you should listen me. You glared at him and started going through the files as you didn't have authority to deny him. I'm sorry, Vine. I wanted to see you for more time because I missed you a lot. Even though I'm angry on you, my heart wanted you to come into his embrace. He thought to himself while admiring you by shifting his gaze from you to system and vice versa. Vine, I want to ask you something, can I? At last he wanted to ask you the reason. What is that, sir? You replied while checking the files. Why did you leave me? I want to know the reason why you left me and... Before he finishes, you stopped him. I'm sorry. I know where it's going. It would be better if you stop asking me something I don't know. And I didn't know what you were talking about because I don't really remember about something unimportant. Your answer directly stabbed his heart as you called him unimportant. Unimportant? Okay. He left a sad chuckle as he was hurt by your words. How can he shamelessly ask that after what he did to me, I left him or he left me for someone? You thought to yourself and continued working by brushing your thoughts. Sir, I have checked all the files. My work time is over, so can I take my leave now? You asked him in a cold tone where he just nodded, fixing his eyes on screen as he was still hurt by your words from the afternoon. You immediately came out of his cabin because you couldn't see his face as his pain was clearly visible on his face. You didn't say him unimportant intentionally, you just said out of anger on him. Why is this elevator taking this much time? You were checking your wristwatch as you stood in front of the elevator to leave this building because you don't want Jungkook to call you with any reason. Soon elevator stopped at your floor and doors were opening slowly, but your heart was beating rapidly as if it's going to meet the missed part. Doors opened, revealing a middle-aged woman holding a girl who would be nearly 6 years of age. At once your heart skipped a beat after your eyes landed on that unknown girl. Why am I feeling something strange by seeing this girl? God, what's happening with me? Your body started shivering slightly, but when you bent to save that girl from falling on the floor as she slipped on her little heels. Careful dear. Are you okay? Did you get hurt anywhere? You immediately started checking her from tip to toe whether she got hurt by any chance. Auntie, don't worry, I'm fine. By the way, thanks for saving me. She smiled at you with her innocent smile. Really? Thank God, you said, pinching her cheek slightly in a friendly manner. By the way, you're beautiful. She kissed on your cheek and left from there with Nani before you asked her name. What? You felt something strong, feeling unaffectionate after she kissed on your cheek. Your heart was saying she was very close to you, but your brain could not recognize her. You stood there looking at her until she disappears from your sight. At the moment, your heart felt heavy as you started feeling an important person leaving you. Appa, she directly came to his cabin as she wanted to surprise him at that moment. Cookie? You here? What a surprise! Come here. His face shined when he saw her. At once sadness was faded by happiness because of Cookie. She smiled at him and immediately ran to him and sat in his lap. You said we are going to an amusement park, that's why I came here directly. Do you like my surprise? She asked her while looking at him innocently, but suddenly tears built up in his eyes remembering about you as you left Cookie and him. Are you crying, Appa? What happened? She asked while wiping his tears. Then he quickly sniffed and acted like normal and said something. Like this, they spent some quality time with each other. In the evening, you came to the amusement park with your nephew who wanted to enjoy his time here. Minjun, don't go here and there, only be with me, okay? You said strictly to him for his safety. You and Minjun was walking near the food stalls then when a small girl bumped you while running. Oh dear, anything happened to you? You bent down and helped her to stand up. Luckily nothing happened to her. Your eyes shined when those words landed on that small girl. You? Auntie, what a coincidence. She said, giggling at you. Were you surprised by her? Dear, what are you doing here? Where are your parents? Did anyone come with you? You asked her many questions as you worried about her being alone there. No, I came here with my appa. Cookie, you're here. Thank God. He immediately came and hugged her, picking her into his arms. Auntie, he's my father, John Jungkook. Then when your eyes met with each other again, your jaw dropped when she called him appa. You felt like your world stopped for a minute. Your heart started feeling heavy. Cookie? Jungkook, you both safe? You turned that familiar voice whom you were hating all these years. Ryan, you saved her. Appa, you know her. In the office also she saved me falling down. How sweet she is. She said smiling at you but your eyes filled with tears. Cookie, Appa, you got married to your best friend, so my parents were right about you. Jungkook, you left me for Rhea. All these years, there is little hope in my heart that you would not have cheated on me, but it was true. You letting your pain out in front of them, but they were totally confused and also stand by your questions. What are you talking about, Ryan? Why would I cheat on you with Rhea? You left me and our daughter. Cookie is our daughter. Your eyes widened with his answer, but you didn't believe him because there is a reason for it. No, don't lie to me. When did I get pregnant with you? You're lying, Jungkook. You left me for Rhea and now seeing her daughter as mine? Don't lie. Don't lie to me anymore. You're a liar. You were screaming at him where people around you watching. Soon you fainted and fell on the floor. Ryan, he panicked and immediately took you to the hospital as you are not opening eyes even after splashing water. As doctor told, you will get into conscious after some time. Jungkook and all were waiting outside. Your parents also reached the hospital as Jungkook informed them. Who is Jungkook and Cookie? Patient got her consciousness. She wants to see these two people. Please come inside immediately. As she told, Jungkook felt happy and immediately came inside along with Cookie. Ryan, his eyes filled with tears seeing you in that condition. As soon as you saw them, tears dropping down your cheeks as you laid on the backrest. Jungkook, Cookie, you asked him by removing the oxygen mask where Cookie hugged Jungkook's legs as she was scared a bit. Ryan, I'm sorry for misunderstanding you. I didn't know you lost memories of us being together and having Cookie. Your parents told the truth now. He held your hand and was crying lungs out. Actually, you and Jungkook loved each other 7 years back. Where you were in last year of high school, he was in second year of engineering. But because of a mistake, you became pregnant with his child. But your parents didn't like him because he was an orphan, also poor. But you didn't left his hand and fight against them. On the birthing day, you were fighting in the hospital where Jungkook went to his friends to ask for money. Soon you gave birth. Your parents lied about your baby. Because of that shock, you went into a coma. They told Jungkook left you for Rhea, who was his best friend, after you got consciousness. But by the time you have already lost half of your memories with him, Your brain struck at where you and Jungkook had fight about Rhea one day, which was cleared later. Your parents took everything as an advantage and separated you from him and your daughter. Jungkook doesn't know all this and you don't know about your daughter. Jungkook thought you left him because he was poor and orphan. So he worked hard to become rich. This happened, Ryan. I'm really sorry for not being with you in your tough times. I didn't know you went through this much bad. I'm sorry. He was crying on your hand as he was feeling guilty even though he was not at fault. It's not your mistake, Jungkook. I should be sorry for leaving you. I misunderstand you completely because of my parents. You have gone through a lot because of them. I'm sorry, Jungkook. Please forgive me. You also burst out into tears where he immediately pulled you into his embrace. You both cried a lot, comforting each other. You both have gone through so much pain because of your parents who was desperate to separate you both. Seeing you both, Cookie started crying. Appa, why are you both crying? You both broke the hug and looked at her. Cookie, my dear princess, please come to Mama. You spread your arms while shedding tears. Cookie, she is your mama, Ryan, your mother. As she trusted him, she believed and landed in your arms. You looked at her with pain and showered her with kisses. As a mother, you felt so bad for her growing up without you when she needed you at most. Cookie, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for leaving you. I don't know. You were struggling to explain, but her actions moved your heart. She said something while wiping your tears. Don't cry, Mama. I heard everything from Appa's words. I understand it was not your fault, so don't cry. Not good for your health. From today we will live happily. Love you, Mama, she said and kissed on your forehead. Seeing her maturity at this age, you felt bad for a while because you missed to see her innocence, her giggles, her well-being, what not. You missed precious moment, but at least you are happy to meet her now. Ryan, we are sorry for what we did. Please forgive us, Ryan. Please forgive us. They came inside and was feeling guilty in front of you. Please don't show your face to me. You both did a sin, not mistake. You separated from my Jungkook and my daughter. How much did he have gone through? He raised her alone. She grew up with a mother. Can you imagine what you did just for money? They left the hospital as you strictly told them to not meet. Jungkook tried to convince you, but you didn't forgive them. But he felt happy to meet you again and having a mother to his daughter. About Rhea, she was just a best friend where Ryan knew it well. This was an issue at first, but they sorted it out. Ryan lost her memories from that incident. And Rhea in the amusement park, she met Jungkook accidentally, not wantedly. Thanks for watching.